नमस्कार. आयच्या ह्या खाशेल्या हिडोनात तुमकां सगळ्यांक येवकार शेनवार आनी शेनवाराक दनपरां आमी हे हिडोन करतात कारण गेस्टूय अशे आसात जे सोमार मेरेन आमकां गोंयांत मेळचे नात. ते कित्याक आयल्या गोंयांत, तांचो उद्देश कितें आनी जी कॅम्पेन तांणी आज लॉन्च केला ताचे फाटलो हेतू कितें. आमचे बरोबर आसात स्टुडियो भितर आम आदमी पार्टीचे ज्येष्ठ फुडारी राघव चड्डा. राघव, वेलकम टू द स्टुडियो.
Thank you so much.
Every time you come to Goa, you kick some storm. So what is it this time?
This time I come to Goa with a very, very historical announcement. I think this announcement, the campaign that Aam Aadmi Party has launched today, will go down in the books of Goa politics, will go down in the history of Goa politics. Today the Aam Aadmi Party has launched a campaign called Let's Clean Goa Politics. We've launched a website, www.letscleangoapolitics.org. Why are we saying let's clean Goa politics? We are saying this because politics of Goa is full of dirt at this point in time. People of Goa are honest. The DNA of the people of Goa has honesty in it, has uprightness in it. But what one has seen is that the Amdars, the MLAs, trade the votes of Goa. You vote for one party, you make one party win, the MLAs of that party join the other party. In the month of July 2019, exactly 3 years ago, 2/3 of the Congress party defected from the Congress to the BJP. And therefore, on their 3rd anniversary today, the Aam Aadmi Party is launching a campaign called Let's Clean Goa Politics to give a message, Pramod, to give a very clear message that one, people of Goa and their vote, their trust is not a tradable commodity. You cannot sell our vote, you cannot buy our vote. And therefore, this time, people of Goa are coming together to pledge 3 things. Pledge number 1, defeat the defectors. Those who have defected from one party to another, defeat them. Pledge number 2, boycott Congress, at least for this election, because they sold our vote. Number 3, pledge number 3, boycott the BJP, because they stole our vote. BJP and Congress, one party sells our vote, our trust, our faith. The other party buys our vote, our trust, our faith. And they are not just buying, Pramod Bap, our votes, but they are buying our democracy, our constitution, our expression of faith and expression of trust in India's democracy. And therefore, people of Goa are angry today. They are agitated. They are fed up of this. It's not in their DNA to suffer this betrayal. And therefore, they are coming together under the campaign called Let's Clean Goa Politics to clean the politics of Goa once and for all.
Okay, the question that arises is how do you intend to do that? It's a nice slogan. It's an undisputed slogan. So when you say that let's clean politics anywhere, it's a very, very nice slogan, well intentioned. How do you actually want to do it on the ground?
First of all, it's not about politics of everywhere. Pramod Bab, I'm saying this because in the month of July 2019, the biggest betrayal in the history of Goan politics happened. When 10 out of 15 sitting MLAs of Congress shifted from the Congress to the BJP. Now imagine the plight of the person who voted for the Congress. If I voted for the Congress in one constituency to make Congress win, after winning, my MLA shifts from the Congress to the BJP. I campaigned to defeat BJP in my area. I voted to defeat BJP in my area. But the winner goes to the BJP and BJP wins. I feel betrayed, I feel cheated, I feel let down. On the other hand, imagine the plight of a BJP voter. For example, if I voted for the BJP in one constituency and Congress wins, I voted to defeat the Congress candidate. I campaigned to defeat the Congress candidate. And after winning, the Congress candidate joins my party, comes and sits in my party, becomes my boss. I have been taken for a ride. So therefore, people of Goa are coming together and saying one thing, Pramod Bap. They are saying, हम वोट आमदार को देते हैं, घातदार को नहीं जो विश्वासघात करे. Our vote is for आमदार, not for घातदार. Our vote is to make a सरकार, not for your व्यापार. हम वोट सरकार बनाने के लिए देते हैं, आपके व्यापार के लिए नहीं देते. और जो हमारे वोट से नोट कमाता है उससे वोट नहीं मिलेगा.
Raghav, the question is how are you going to present an alternative? Because people generally, if the tide is against the incumbent, gravitate towards an option which is most believed to be able to take on the incumbent. So when you say let's clean Goa's politics, how do you intend to present that alternative before people of Goa?
Look, people of Goa are today in a frame of mind where they are saying, they are pledging that at least for the next election, I am not talking of future elections, at least for the 2022 elections, we will teach both these Congress and BJP, one who sells our vote, the other who steals our vote, a lesson. And this time we will not vote for them. We may vote for them in future, I don't know. But at least in this election, we will let them know that Goans can't be taken for a ride, that Goans' vote, faith and trust is not for sale. And you better start respecting us and our choices.
Whom should they
and
vote
therefore,
for?
I'll come to that. And therefore, they are looking with a lot of hope to the Aam Aadmi Party. And I'll explain to you why. जब घर में गंदगी होती है तो उसकी सफाई झाड़ू से होती है. You need a broom to clean the dirt. And people of Goa are looking at Aam Aadmi Party's broom to clean this dirt of Goa politics. So the broom will come in very handy as far as finding a viable alternative is concerned.
Do you think, because the party escalated its effort in Goa probably a year and a half back, so 1 year, 1.5 years down the line, do you think the party is in a very realistic position to take on established forces like the BJP and the Congress?
Pramod Bab, if you would have asked me in the year 2017, in the year 2018, 2019, perhaps even in 2020, that Raghav, do you or your party have a robust organization in Goa? Do you have workers, supporters, sympathizers, active volunteers in every village of Goa? I may not have been in the position to give you a straight answer. But today, with a lot of confidence and with a sense of responsibility, Pramod Bab, I can tell you that Aam Aadmi Party has an extremely robust organization in every village, nook and corner of Goa. We have become organizationally robust. We have worked very hard among the people of Goa, and today, even in the state of pandemic, there is only one party that came to the rescue of people of Goa. That was the Aam Aadmi Party. The ruling party, that is the BJP, abandoned the people. लोगों को भूख से मरने के लिए छोड़ दिया, to die of hunger. The Congress Party, which has been ruling for so many years, dumped the people of Goa, did not even come to their rescue. The only party, the workers and the volunteers of only one party came to the rescue of the people, that is Broom's Aam Aadmi Party. The Aam Aadmi Party came to the rescue of people, distributed oximeters, distributed ration. And I am proud to say today that Aam Aadmi Party's helpline number in Goa became their lifeline, became the lifeline of people of Goa. It wasn't only a helpline number, it became the lifeline of the people of Goa. This shows if we have a robust organization to serve the people of Goa for their welfare, to feed them, to put rice and fish on their table, we have the robust organization to become a formidable alternative.
Raghav, but eventually when it comes to an election, it all boils down to candidates and faces in which people can believe in. By when do you expect your party will present those faces? Because election is 6-7 months away. Don't you think within next couple of months you should put faces to your campaign?
Look, there is no doubt in my mind that in Goa there will be 40 elections on all seats, one election on every seat. And 40 charismatic leaders, dynamic leaders, Aam Aadmi Party is going to project. When the party will project leaders, at what time, what will be the political strategy, what will be the campaign strategy, what will be the electoral strategy, These are things that the party's unit will decide and inform you at the right time. I think we are still few months away from the elections. There is a lot of time for the elections to happen, and therefore at the right time, all these announcements of a major phase, the big phase, the local phases, these 40 constituency phases, etc., all of these announcements will be made, be rest assured.
The second question I think you were asked about in the press conference also is about the prospects of an alliance. Are the doors shut or are the doors open?
Look, let me tell you in a slightly a different manner. As far as the question of alliances go, currently, Aam Aadmi Party has not conceived any thought vis-a-vis the formation of an alliance or the non-formation of an alliance. This is an aspect on which the party will apply its mind at the right time. And therefore, the answer of the Aam Aadmi Party will also be made known to the people and to the friends in media like yourself at the right time. We are still far away from the elections. The issues that are grappling the people of Goa today are the politics of merger and acquisition, where one MLA joins the other party and they come together, they become bedfellows and cheat the people of Goa. How COVID has completely destroyed the economy of Goa, how the death rate in Goa is among the highest in the country, how poverty and unemployment have reached unprecedented levels in Goa, which was never there prior to this. Goa has always been a prosperous state. Everyone has fish and rice on their table, but now we have come to a time where people are fighting hard to even put food on their table. These are the issues that are grappling the people of Goa, and I think that is more pertinent at this point in time. Questions of alliances are questions that will be discussed, thought of, and the application of mind to those questions will happen closer to the elections.
MGP proposed a non-Congress, non-BJP alliance. Do you think that's a rational, formidable option that can be thought of?
Look, notwithstanding the comments made by a political party or by a leader from a prominent political party or a not so prominent political party, I can only say that I fundamentally believe that people of Goa are looking for a non-BJP, non-Congress alternative. They are fed up of BJP and Congress. They are fed up of this process of oscillation. एक बार कांग्रेस जीत जाता है, एक बार बीजेपी, कभी बीजेपी कांग्रेस ज्वाइन कर लेता, कभी कांग्रेस बीजेपी ज्वाइन कर लेता. In short, Pramod Bab, let me tell you, people of Goa today feel voting for Congress is equal to voting for BJP, and voting for BJP is equal to voting for Congress. ये एक ही है. It's the same. There is no difference. They are fed up of this. They can't be taken for a ride. People of Goa cannot be betrayed anymore. People of Goa have honesty and uprightness in their DNA. For how long can you cheat them? For how long can you betray them? So therefore, they want a non-BJP, non-Congress alternative, at least for the 2022 elections. People of Goa want to come together and take a pledge. We will not vote for the BJP.
What you are essentially saying is, in 2022, give one chance. And then you can decide for the next elections whether the chance that you took was fruitful or not so fruitful.
I am saying that an average Goan today is saying to himself that I voted for the Congress. BJP stole my vote. Did the defection happen free of cost, or was there money involved? Money was involved. You think Congress MLAs shifted BJP to the Bharatiya Janata Party
They said
free
they
of cost?
shifted for development.
For development. What development? The development has neither happened in their constituency nor in the state of Goa. Development, I agree with them, they are right. Development has happened. But the personal development of the Amdar, the MLA, the personal development of the financial assets and the financial wealth of the Amdar, the MLA, no other development has happened. And let me tell you that this time, the people of Goa are looking for change. I can only speak as to what they are thinking, what is going through in their mind. And an average Goan is saying this to himself. Here, I voted for Congress. This sold my vote. BJP stole my vote. They are trading democracy.
So what,
and therefore, what should be the punishment? I am on a very limited point. I am saying what should be the punishment for betraying the trust of Goans, at least in the next election, in one election. So don't vote for these guys.
So Raghav, what you are saying is, although you are keeping the issue of alliance aside at this point of time, fundamentally you believe that this is an election for a non-Congress, non-BJP alternative. Whether that alternative is one party, whether that alternative is group of parties, you are saying that will develop in the course of time, but the message needs to go that this is an election of a non-Congress, non-BJP alternative.
Itihas.
That's what you are saying, right?
Itihas gawah hai. History has told us that whenever people are angry with both BJP and Congress, they look for a third alternative. Everywhere, at a national level also, at state level also. The most recent example is that of Delhi. People are fed up of BJP, people are fed up of Congress, they voted for Aam Aadmi Party. Look at Bengal, people are fed up of BJP, people are fed up of Congress, they voted Mamata Banerjee. So people are looking for a third alternative, a viable alternative. And therefore, Aam Aadmi Party perhaps in 2017 was not in a position of being the alternative in the minds of the people. But today, people are looking at Aam Aadmi Party as a serious, credible voice, serious, credible force, political force to reckon with. अभी जब लोगों के घर में खाना नहीं था, तो लोगों ने आम आदमी पार्टी की हेल्पलाइन पे फोन करके उसे अपना लाइफलाइन बनाया. लोगों के पास ऑक्सीमीटर नहीं था, तो लोगों ने आम आदमी पार्टी की हेल्पलाइन पे फोन करके हमारे डॉक्टर से बात करी, हमारे डॉक्टर से सलाह ली, एडवाइस लिया, ऑक्सीमीटर लिया और अपना इलाज करवाया. जब सरकार फेल हो गई, बीजेपी फेल्ड, कांग्रेस फेल्ड, when the Aam Aadmi Party, without being a party in power, without being a party in opposition in the assembly, became the rescuer of people of Goa, came forward for their welfare, that means Aam Aadmi Party is a political force to reckon with, and that means that people will now vote for Aam Aadmi Party for development of Goa, for welfare of Goa and for cleaning up politics of Goa.
So the question arises, for all these things to happen, the prerequisite looks like absolute decimation of Congress vote share. Do you foresee that possibility?
Absolute decimation of Congress and BJP both. At least a Congress voter feels that voting for Congress...
We'll come to the BJP vote share later. Why I'm saying Congress vote share? Because that effectively is the traditional anti-BJP vote share. That vote share needs not only decimate but shift decisively.
Both. You can't look at this from the prism of a vote share of one party. When in Delhi, Aam Aadmi Party got 67 out of 70 seats. All voters, BJP voters, Congress voters, Samajwadi Party voter, BSP voter, everyone voted. Independent voters also voted for Aam Aadmi Party. To form a government, you need a bigger vote share. That means vote shares of both parties will significantly come down and decimate, and people will vote for the third alternative. You can't look at this from the prism of one party or not. While we are blaming the Congress for betraying, for selling their vote, for cheating the people, etc., what has BJP done? BJP has completely destroyed the legacy of Shri Manohar Parrikar. Parrikar Saab never thought of democracy in a way where horse trading will happen, where MLAs will be bought and sold as you buy fish in the market. They have destroyed the legacy of Shri Manohar Parrikar Saab, and therefore today people are looking at Aam Aadmi Party as a force that will clean up this mess. In Delhi also this happened.
The BJP today very clearly believes that they have winnable candidates. They might have been imported, they might have been homegrown, but they feel that they have winnable candidates, and they go constituency by constituency, and the whole confidence comes from this guy can win. What strategy do you think the opposition requires, whether it is with Congress or without Congress, to defeat that formula of winnability?
Winnability is dependent on the will of the people. When the will of the people changes, the most winnable candidates have been defeated and in fact have lost their deposits. That is what India's electoral history tells us. Let's take the example of our own capital, Delhi. MLAs, 6-time, 7-time MLAs who have never been defeated in their electoral past lost elections to newcomers in Delhi. Why? Because people wanted change. So therefore, do not take this aspect of winnability for granted. The will of the people is supreme. The mandate of the people is paramount. And that will decide who comes to power, who sits in opposition, or who sits on the streets of Goa.
another question, and I'm again coming back to alliance because we are increasingly seeing a Goa forward gravitating towards Congress. We are increasingly saying BJP right now facing a problem of plenty. In that scenario, do you think there should be a consolidation of anti-BJP vote, or if all the parties decide to contest this election on their own, are you afraid that there will be a split in anti-BJP votes?
I am not commenting on consolidation of anti-BJP vote. I am not commenting on consolidation of anti-Congress vote. I am talking about consolidation of a pro-Goa vote. People who want to work for the welfare of Goa should come together. That is my only intent, that is my only observation, that is my only sense that I gather from the ground when I travel the length of breadth of Goa. I have travelled all across, from Panjim where we are sitting to Shell Milauli when I had gone to meet the people who were protesting. I have travelled across Goa and I only hear this. We are fed up of Congress, we are fed up of BJP, they looted us, that party looted us, that party betrayed us, they lost our trust. They are eagerly looking for change. And a viable alternative can only be a non-Congress, non-BJP alternative in the form of Aam Aadmi Party.
You are confident that there won't be a repeat of 2017, where people felt that the most viable alternative against the BJP is the Congress. You are so confident about it because of what happened between 2017 to 2020.
My confidence comes from the faith and the belief of the people. My confidence is because today Aam Aadmi Party has a robust organization in Goa. You know this out of all journalists, that how robust the Aam Aadmi Party is. You've been tracking the movements and political moves and campaigns of Aam Aadmi Party very closely. Whether it is serving the people in the pandemic, whether it is raising the voice and the concerns of the people, whether it is demonstrating the administrative as well as the organizational might of a political party, Aam Aadmi Party is everywhere. BJP and Congress are absent. And above all, you know what is most important in politics, which almost all politicians don't pay a lot of attention to. They always look at, oh, my candidate is winnable, oh, he's so strong, oh, he has this many workers, oh, he has so much money to spend, etc. What is more important than all of this is the intent of the people, the mindset of the people, the will of the people. Today the will of the people is, we want change.
One more question, because when it comes to election, it is candidates finally. Many candidates from BJP, many candidates from Congress, if AAP or any non-Congress, non-BJP dispensation that emerges in near future, if they feel that that's a formidable alternative, they may like to gravitate towards such kind of option, some from BJP, some from Congress. What do you think is the best way forward? Take good people from Congress, good people from BJP, or completely go for new faces?
There are good people in the BJP, some of them. There are some good people in the Congress also. There are some good people in other political parties also. And therefore, these good people, if they are not corrupt, if they do not have a criminal background, and if they wish to work for welfare of Goa and not for their own welfare, not for the welfare of their family, but their own welfare. Doors are open. For people who have these three characteristics, these three attributes, I welcome them with open arms. If you want to work for Goa, if you want to work for the welfare of Goa, not for your own welfare,
if there is a good leader in Congress or BJP who does not have a criminal background, who is not corrupt, and who has a drive to work for Goa, you are saying they are welcome in the Aam Aadmi Party?
Whose heart beats for the welfare of Goa, who will work for Goans, not for his own welfare.
Doors are open.
Doors are open. Of course. People, good people in other political parties need to come and join the alternative, come together, and they are most welcome. But it should not be opportunism. It should be for the welfare of people of Goa. It could be, very well be, that a good person in the Congress is suffocated. He himself hates what Congress has been reduced to in Goa. It's become a party of betrayers. And if he wishes to serve the people of Goa, does not have a platform, his ideology coincides with the ideology of the Aam Aadmi Party, such people are welcome. Similarly, there could be somebody who could be suffocated in BJP and be feeling that the dream, the vision, the legacy of Manohar Parrikar stands destroyed in the current BJP. It's entirely possible that they feel suffocated. They would have joined BJP thinking that it's Manohar Parikar's BJP, and they feel humiliated, suffocated. Such people who want to work for the welfare of Goa are welcome. I welcome them with open arms.
Final question, Raghav. Everybody says that you had Kejriwal in Delhi, you don't have a Kejriwal in Goa. How do you respond to that?
Look, Goa will find its own Kejriwal. And the Kejriwal that Goa will find will be from among the 15 lakh people of Goa. And let me tell you, it is these opportunities and these moments in history that create leaders. I think we're at a very delicate moment in Goa's electoral history, where all parties, existing political parties, stand decimated and diminished in the minds of the people. People are hopeful and yearning for change. And these are the times that spring up leaders.
Raghav, you feel that this is an election of change? I have seen so many ups and downs and so many dirty chapters of Goan politics that yes, as a citizen of Goa, sometimes I also feel that there should be a full stop to this kind of politics.
Absolute. So let's clean Goa politics.
I hope ultimately, whether it is Aam Aadmi Party or any other dispensation, I do not know. But when you say that let's clean Goa's politics, I think that's a sentiment that is across.
Pramod Bab, I agree with you, and through you, your channel is one of the most watched channels. Let me urge the people of Goa to log on to, through your smartphone or laptop or iPad or computer, log on to www.letscleangoapolitics.org. Log on to this campaign, log on to this website and take a pledge. Press the pledge button and take a pledge. We will defeat the defectors. Boycott Congress, boycott BJP, at least for the next election, and vote for the third alternative, that is the Aam Aadmi Party.
Raghav Chadha, pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
They say you don't need a reason to shop at a sale. I say, you've got to be kidding. My reason? Fashion. Get ready for India's hottest fashion sale, featuring the world's biggest brands. The season of reason is coming.
तुम्ही पळयतात Prudent. You're watching Prudent.